See you, TMG.
The whole world did.
Well, obviously, I ain't complaining. They lost. If they drew that game, they'd be close to us. But still. But yeah, I mean, Liverpool, talk to me.
Oh my gosh. I'm looking forward to this chat, man. Hey, this Liverpool decline, Klopp got it totally wrong. And I just don't get why he can't see it. He's too loyal to guys. He's too loyal to that midfield. He's too loyal to Milner and Henderson, Fabinho. These guys are gone. They're done. They're done. They're declined. And you need to bring in fresh legs. There's no fresh legs in the midfield. And the Liverpool's dominance is based on the intensity of their midfield. Now that's gone. Look at them. Salah's cooked.
You tried that new young boy.
The young boy can't hold the intensity of the Premier League. You need some experience. You need some legs.
But to be honest, a lot of injuries is causing issues, to be fair.
And then when Liverpool complain and say, oh yeah, we don't have money. You spent money on Nunes. You spent money on Gakpo.
Diaz.
You spent, and Diaz. Like, you've obviously decided that you're going to reinvent your forward line before you thought about your midfield.
Yeah.
And I would have said that's the wrong way to go about it. You can come with, you had Salah, you know what Salah is. Just rebuild the midfield, then get the attackers in.
Yeah, literally. To be fair, they bought Thiago, and I think he's injured at the moment.
He's always injured.
And they bought in Arthur Melo,
he's not played one game.
Yeah.
So what's the recruitment?
Arthur Melo's decline has been crazy, man.
I remember, I think maybe 2017, 2019, what's the year they faced Tottenham at Wembley? I think
in the Champions League.
Yeah, Barcelona faced Tottenham. Maybe 2017.
Barcelona faced Tottenham.
Yeah. They
Remember.
won 4-2. I think it was a group stage, but Melo, I remember watching Arthur Melo. I was like, oh, this guy is a player, bro.
He's supposed to be like a new Thiago.
No, this guy's a proper
Or
player.
Verratti.
Yeah.
Like, he's declining crazy. Like when I saw Barcelona sold him, I was surprised. Like, huh? Because last time I heard this guy was balling and he went to Juventus or whatever.
He didn't even play. Did he play?
That's crazy. He's declining. Because I was happy. I was thinking, yeah, Brazil finally have another ball playing midfielder. Another midfielder that can get on the ball, make things happen. That's technical. Because what we've lacked. And then flipping.
No, Brazilians they're not Brazilian, dog.
Brazilian in name only.
When was the last time Brazil produced a proper ball playing midfielder, man?
It's been a while. It's been a while still. I mean,
Got no dictators, no conductors from Brazil.
they have no real playmakers. Like, I think the last one's
All
probably
you got is like workhorses and
the last one's probably like Kaká. Like, it's crazy. Brazil's like best playmakers Neymar.
maybe Paqueta, I don't even know.
Yeah, tries, but I don't know.
Top elite. Bro, you need to. You haven't ever had a Xavi type in a long time, dad.
I don't think Brazil really ever had Javi types per se. I mean, they used to have guys like Juninho, Perkenbauer, the guy slapped in free kicks, and then flip him. But when the last World Cup winning team, they had Gabriel Silva and I believe Emerson in the middle of the part. They had a.
So they went workhorses and then they let that.
They had like they played a 3-4-3. Them two in the middle. Carlos and Cafu either side. You know, as good as it gets as wing backs and full backs. I mean, they're the best wing back full back pairing you're probably ever gonna see ever. Literally on the same team. Imagine that. You know, I mean, two guys that are. I believe both been in top 10 in one play the year. Carlos even been third once. Then you had Ronaldinho as a front three. All complement each other perfectly. Ronaldo could be off the left, cut inside. Ronaldo could be off the right, cut inside.
Well, who's connecting the dots now for these men? Except for Neymar. And Neymar not really can ever play 8 in his whole life because he doesn't do enough.
Like I said, with that team I just named, there wasn't no real playmakers, but he did have proper players in Ronaldo and Ronaldinho could get on the ball and make things happen.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they could feed the likes of Cafu and Carlos behind. They could feed Ronaldo. Like, you have proper players. But yeah, I mean, Brazil is lacking.
No, it's the same.
But in Liverpool, I mean, maybe they're just getting tired of Klopp's voice. You know, it's been like 7 years.
Man.
He's something new. He's not really adapting. The injuries are coming at the worst time. Klopp needs to prove his worth as manager to actually adapt the team, which is, like I said, another.
He didn't do that at Dortmund as well.
Another nitpick of Pep. He hasn't really stayed long enough to create a new team.
You could say that, but if we look at City, the first team that he won the league with City, and look at the team he won the league with now, you could say there's a lot of changes in his team. His transition guys, Fernandinho's no longer there. He's got a whole new centre backs. Maybe Walker's a mainstay. Edison came in.
Edison was there with their first title.
First title.
Company's not there.
Company's still not there. It's just changed some things.
I mean,
KDB is more of a voice, and he won a league with and without KDB basically. So he even did he not do Centurions without KDB?
I can't remember if that was his KDB was basically injured for.
He was basically injured. That's the best seat I've seen. Nah, KDB was injured. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. KDB was injured, and C played their best ball. That was David Silva times.
Hey, well, he's the best midfielder.
That's when I said Bernardo Silva might be the guy. I was saying he's the second best player in the league, man. That is so pants. Barcelona don't even want to pay the piece for him. Yeah, he's a cut. He's gonna end up at Wolves.
Man, that's the way the Portuguese go. That's the way they unwind their career.
Yeah, bro.
Ruben Neves still there. Ruben Neves, come on, man.
He doesn't have legs.
He has more legs than Jorginho, man.
Yeah, true. I'm still shocked he's still there. I don't know what happened. Because he was saying he was waving to the fans saying bye last season. Ruben Neves.
I'm shocked Wolves got him because when I first saw Ruben Neves, he was supposed to be the next great midfielder.
When I saw him
at Porto,
hey, bro, Football Manager, he was a top sign. I
top
got him first time, 35 mil, get him in there, slot him in.
And then he's been with them for time. I mean, his ball striking technique is second to none. Long passes, long shots, striking the ball, he can do it really well. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Some guys don't reach their maximum. But flipping Arsenal,
Man, they look resilient. And that's a word I don't really put with Arsenal, you know. They went against Aston Villa. I didn't expect that. I thought Aston Villa were actually the better side. Emery came like a coward in the second half. Very cowardly. And then against Leicester yesterday, they were good, man. They were good. They're a good team. They're stringing wins together. I just want to see how they cope with the Europa League. But let's see. I am criticising Arsenal. I think Arsenal are in a very good place. Just need to see it through now. That's the difficult part. Because they're in pole position, 2 points ahead of City with a game in hand. I really thought the City loss was going to be very damaging, but just 2 wins and a bounce, man. They look good. I don't know. Maybe Everton did midweek. Let's see how they play against Everton because that's a tough task.
they'll be up for Everton.
Yeah, and they're going to come there and they're going to really squeeze the space.
They need points. Everton be aggressive, set pieces. I mean, Arsenal, like I said, I feel for Arsenal getting fortunate from City just dropping points randomly.
City are so random, like
they're so random. Drop points, you know, in Fire Forest. I still believe that's it. I'm gonna win the league. But they keep on dropping points, and if it gets to the nitty-gritty of the season, and if they're still within the Champions League places, like I said, I always said I believe they'll push more for the Champions League and give us a chance. But who knows? If they keep dropping points, then we probably won't need that to happen.
Bro, are you sure that they're gonna beat Red Bull? Because the way they played, City played in that first, they're just so inconsistent. But maybe this Bournemouth win will give them life because they slapped Bournemouth. They slapped them up.
Bournemouth on the table.
Yeah, the bottom on the table. No, Bournemouth second bottom. Slapped them. They need to do that against a proper Premier League team, but they slapped them up. They even put Foden back. I was like, what? He's now
you need to re-energized.
Even bench off KDB, they still slapped them. So
Pep messing up. Didn't he bench KDB against Salzburg?
Boy, I don't know. Wait, did he bench him against Leipzig?
I believe so.
Well, KDB holding pine. But anyway, I wasn't even too impressed with KDB because KDB, at the World Cup was talking some disgusting talk. He said what? He was saying that this Belgian team's too old to win the World Cup. I said, why did he pull up then? Just stay at a yard. If you don't believe you can win, why are you coming? Why did he come? This is KDB, Bro, there's some guys that are you telling me that the Belgian team is so much better than Argentina?
Man for man, on paper, they're not.
They're not. So I don't understand why he's talking like that.
Chemistry.
Awful team. I'm glad that him, Hazard, Courtois, all of them, Lukaku retired, bro. All retired at the same time.
You didn't play against Leipzig. Or Leipzig, sorry. It was Mahrez, Gundogan, Rodri, Silva.
Gundogan's getting the keys to the car though.
When's he getting sold next season?
Yeah, he's not renewing his contract. So I'm sure he'll end up at Barcelona. But Barcelona said only 5 of their players are not for sale.
If I'm Arsenal, I'll look to Gundogan on the free. I'll take that.
I'll take him, bro. We're in a position better than Jorginho.
Better than Jorginho, in my opinion. He's still better than Xhaka. But it's what it is. But I mean, as we're pushed for time.
Yeah, let's do this quickly. 7 minutes. I'd rather just talk about KD. But we talked about KD already, haven't we? We said there's something about greatest weapon.
Yeah, we touched on the biggest trades, innit?
Talked on the biggest trades. We talked on KD. We talked on.
I don't know. Let's talk more on Jokic. Is he gonna win the MVP? Is he deserved? Is he gonna bring the MVP into disrepute, especially if he doesn't follow through in the postseason?
Do you know what's so funny? There's a time, maybe 2020, 2019, in our Shalea's chat, one of those chat, guys told me that Karl Anthony Towns is better than Jokic. I had to tell them, you man are mad.
Has he been a Jokic stand from the beginning?
Yeah. I told you that you're mad. I know that Jokic is talented. I see what he's got. Obviously, Jokic a regular